Welcome to a special moment in the college football calendar, the SEC Championship Game, the original conference championship game with a long history of classic moments and legendary performances. Welcome, folks, to Mercedes-Benz Stadium, home of the Falcons here in Atlanta, Georgia, as we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Texas Longhorns, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Tennessee Volunteers. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Welcome to a special moment in the college football calendar, the SEC Championship Game, the original conference championship game with a long history of classic moments and legendary performances. Welcome, folks, to Mercedes-Benz Stadium, home of the Falcons here in Atlanta, Georgia, as we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Texas Longhorns, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Tennessee Volunteers. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Welcome to a special moment in the college football calendar, the SEC Championship Game, the original conference championship game with a long history of classic moments and legendary performances. Welcome, folks, to Mercedes-Benz Stadium, home of the Falcons here in Atlanta, Georgia, as we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Texas Longhorns, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Tennessee Volunteers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Hermstreet. Let's get this thing underway. Mistake by the kicker, and the offense will set up now at the 40. Handoff here from the shotgun.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quick throw caught on the left side. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound. Right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch. Championship game. To the air, it's Robinson. He moved the ball to the 48 and earned a fresh set of downs. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback. And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Receiver makes the grab. They finally make the tackle, but solid gain sets them up first down at the 33.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Looking to throw it on first down. On the move now. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Finds the receiver wide open. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a first and goal.
Man, they got exactly the right coverage early in this game that they were looking for. They found the matchup, and they hit a big one early.
The Longhorns looking to punch it in here. It's first and goal. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. First and goal for the offense. Using his legs, it's Spatzer. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain in that play. Longhorns come up to the line in the hurry up. On second and goal, they'll give it to him again. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas. Setting the tone early for how about the execution, opening drive of a conference championship game.
Yeah, Chris, I'm with you. Usually it takes you maybe a series or two to just kind of get settled in, especially with all the hype. but not this offense. Got to give them a lot of credit. They were ready to go, and it really showed up on that opening drive.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. On the kickoff is hammered, sails out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And it's a bunch formation. There's the handoff. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fix. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Gonna run it. It's Lewis. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 or more yards a pop like that.
Third down coming up after that running play. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
So on their first drive of the game, they'll go for it in their own territory. Trying for a 4th down completion. Complete to the running back, but can he get there? He went out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a 1st down.
Well, this coach isn't holding anything back today. Plenty of time left, and the confidence to go for it is very telling of the faith he has in his guys.
The Volunteers will have 1st and 10 here. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the 1st down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. You keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Looks like he's going to run it. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down. The balls are moving quickly down the field. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Quick throw to the left. Caught inside the red zone and still running. Steps out of bounds after a huge gain on the play, but it was a flag down, so we'll have to check that out. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The Volunteers looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. They look to throw it here on second down. Moves out of the pocket. It's a deep shot to the right. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Pulls it in. It's Davis. It's a solid game to pick up the first down on what will be likely the final play of this first quarter. So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. See if the penalty proves costly. First down and 15 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. The receiver makes the catch. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker.
This quarterback has a lot of different options, but I don't mind him getting this wide receiver involved so early in the game. Let him build up his confidence. He could have a monster day for you.
Back to throw again. It's complete. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Some really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. How about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, you're just basically throwing your hands up in the air because they had that covered relatively well. Just a good play call and good execution.
That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Here we go, third down. Defense needs a stop here, trying to force a field goal attempt. Grab behind the line, it's Davis. He's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense.
I think he makes the right read here. He gets the ball out to his receiver, but the receiver's got to win. He's got to win that one-on-one matchup against the defender, and he doesn't, so now we've got a fourth down.
And the Volunteers will come to the line on fourth down, hoping to keep this drive going. Design quarterback run. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Volunteers. Methodical but effective, Kirk. Probably one of the most impressive drives we've seen in the conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long drives like that are like a great painting. Slowly layering all the intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion. Just masterful execution on that drive.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. The Longhorns offense takes the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Here's the target, and it's complete. Breaking free at the 35. The sophomore with great work after the catch. That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line. Because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route. And the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41.
Well, defending this guy, you need more than one defender. You really got to stress rallying to the football because this guy can make people miss.
Makes the grab. It's Washington. Breaks into the clear. At the 10. Powering through the defender. Touchdown, Longhorns. A catch and run by the big tight end. What a weapon this guy is.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
PAT puts them in front by 7. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Texas.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. They bring him down, but that's good work by the return team. He found the lane, and so this drive's going to start with decent field position. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. Runner takes the toss, runs to his left. Going absolutely nowhere with a loss of the ball. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. You're right. He shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Oh, he's bringing it back. Crosses the 10. He's going to take it in. A game-changing play. Touchdown, Texas.
Boy, what a tough blow for this offense. Already in field goal range, and the quarterback puts one in the defense's arms, and he takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Huge momentum swing here in the first half.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. Putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Texas.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Heading left after the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. The quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
So now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking to scramble. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? Looking for his back. But it's incomplete, and that will now bring up 4th down.
And I think the quarterback here forces the ball because it's 3rd down. He's got to be careful having the ball on his own side of the field. That ball was almost picked off.
And the Vols will have to kick it away on a punt now for the first time today. This is a low liner. This won't go a long way. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. The Longhorns hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. They bring him down after a gain. Looks like they'll spot it inches short of a 1st down.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving his back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the 1st down.
3rd down play for this offense. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Caught near the sticks. It's Allen. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal. Here's 1st and goal, a chance to really build this lead before halftime. They'll run it from the gun. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
A pretty good push up front here by this offense line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one.
No stopping him on that one. Touchdown, Longhorns.
I mean, body blow after body blow. It just cannot get any worse for this defense. The offense, once again, driving the ball down the field, puts the ball into the end zone for another touchdown.
And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime.
Texas.
Fields it just outside the goal line. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Turns on the speed. Still going. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Tennessee. He will score. A kick return all the way for a touchdown with a conference title on the line. He's never going to forget that.
Yeah, he'll never forget this. You're right. Conference championship, huge stage. Everybody's watching. Great blocks up front to get him started. And then it was just raw speed and instincts to take it to the house.
Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. The offense is out there. Here comes a two-point conversion attempt. It's a quick grab. And he gets in for the score, cutting the lead down to 13. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he'll be tackled after a solid effort on that return. So not much time left before halftime as we begin this possession here. Can he make something happen? They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line. And that is going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Longhorns will kick this away to begin the second half.
Texas.
Return starts from inside the 5. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. They need to get things going here in the third quarter, already trailing by a couple possessions. Looking for the wideout. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window.
Well, Chris, halftime is about trying to make adjustments off what you learned from the first half. You come out to start the second half thinking about this is how we're going to set the tone, and you throw an interception. It's going to put a lot of pressure on this quarterback the rest of the game.
What's the call here? The drive begins with excellent field position. Here comes the handoff. He's past the marker and still going. They make the stop, but the offense is set up in scoring position. First down from the 23.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
And they'll go right back to him on first down. It's a 2-yard gain. Second and 8 coming up.
Well, this guy's got some wiggle, and you can see there he's got some power. He's able to break through one arm tackle, but the secondary comes up to finish him off.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Back to pass. It's Robinson. It's an out route. The catch made. Touchdown, Texas. That's how you finish a play.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming out. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
That keeps the score. Texas.
You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Texas.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. Runs through a tackle. He's got space here. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Vols. A tough run all the way to the end zone. What determination.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery. Back out on the field. They were able to punch it at the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. They get him to the ground, and it's first down now at the 28. Longhorns hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
The offense comes up with a huge gain. It looks like they're going to go up-tempo. Keep this momentum going and keep the defense as much as you can on their heels.
That's caught. It's Allen. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down.
Well, the coaches told us all week, don't be shocked if we use the fullback in the passing game. I thought they were kidding us, but here it is for a first down.
They keep him guessing with a run. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6. Looking to dial up the pressure. Let's see if they bring the house. Trying to find room. It's Baxter. The junior able to bring him down quickly. They convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play. Touchdown or field goal. It's press coverage now from these DBs. 3rd and short, they hand the ball off. The defense all over him. They stop him right at the line.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Punt team stays on the sideline. Offense going for it on 4th down. To throw, it's Robinson. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a huge 4th down stop.
Oh, my gosh, a drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
So the drive gets underway, backed up at the 8-yard line. First down, looking to throw the ball. Lets it go quickly. Makes the catch downfield. That's good for a first down near the 40.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
The game moves the ball to the 39. It'll be first down. Grab behind the line. It's Lewis. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a real nice. Welcome to a special moment in the college football calendar, the SEC Championship Game, the original conference championship game with a long history of classic moments and legendary performances. Welcome, folks, to Mercedes-Benz Stadium, home of the Falcons here in Atlanta, Georgia, as we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Texas Longhorns, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Tennessee Volunteers. Green Bay Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
Chris, I just don't understand the logic here to go for this onside kick so early in the game, but I guess you can appreciate the boldness.
Championship game with a pass. Running back has it on the screen now. He's brought down. Good job by the defense getting through the blockers, but we stopped short of the first half.
A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
Offense getting set. It's second down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. He escapes the pocket. He's going to lose yards there. Forced out of bounds. Great play by the defense.
Well, this is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Receiver makes the catch. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
Or the defense showing their team speed. Play flying around that receiver. He made the catch, but he didn't do a good job of securing the football, and the ball comes out.
Not the news the coach was hoping to hear. He took a chance calling a timeout to get the replay. We'll see if that proves to be crucial. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. Looking to pass. It's Robinson. Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. But the guy just had him blanketed, and he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. He's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. With the catch, it's Butler. He make the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
The Longhorns with 1st and 10 here. Looking for some space. It's Baxter. Breaks free with room to run. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns. Took some extra time in the weight room paying off on that play.
What a job shedding tackles, crossing that goal line. And if you're this defense, you've got to focus a bit more on the fundamentals and wrapping up because poor tackling teams get exposed by running backs like this.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Texas.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. Frustration in the last drive. They moved it into plus territory, but coughed it up. Can't afford that. Down. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Volunteers.
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. A quick strike to be able to climb back into this football game. Now can the defense do their job and get a stop and give this hot offense the football back?
Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Not quickly. He's not going to get there. The defense stops him. The game is still tied. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Here's the return from inside the 25. They bring it down to the 41. The return team does a solid job there. Offense takes the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. Scanning the field. It's Robinson. The ball is picked off. They get him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 43.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
And the offense trots back out on the field again. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Look him out throwing here to start the drive. On the move now. Nothing open downfield, so we'll just throw it away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? And he's back to throw again after they didn't completion on 1st down. Moves out of the pocket. Oh, a throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure. Just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Quick throw over the middle. Nice grab. It's Lewis. Back up quickly, but a solid game. Ball spotted at the 25 now. Good job there finding the back from that angle route. The timing was perfect there.
Yeah, effective 3rd down play to be able to move the chains. I really like the cut there on the route by the running back, hitting across the middle of the field. And like you you said, the quarterback does a nice job of getting the ball out of his hands quickly to give the back a chance to not only catch the ball, but get the yards for the first down. Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Looking to pass here on second down. Caught near the sticks. It's Clark. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line. The offense threatening here.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
They'll run the option. He'll pitch it. They've got him behind the line. The option fools no one.
Well, when they called that one in, I doubt they thought it was going to go backwards like it did. Normally, you can get a few out of these option plays, but they got nothing here.
Ball back at the 10-yard line now for second and goal. That's a design quarterback keeper. The ball is loose. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there.
Well, the offense catches a break here, lucky to jump on the ball after coughing it up. He's lucky that his other teammates had some good awareness.
They've been stopped on third down twice in the red zone already, and they find the end zone this time. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he was trying to throw it to. They could take the lead with a chip shot, but the coach is thinking touchdown here on fourth down. Quarterback drops back. Looking to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway was a huge play for this defense.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They've got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite it.
Strong defense there. They stuff the run and makes it 2nd and 10 from their own 20. Looking to pass. It's Robinson. Finds his man. It's Butler. Goes down after making the ground. Picks up a few yards, but it's short of the first down marker. Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. He's looking to scramble. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. Fun conference championship battle in the early going. Deadlocked at the end of the first. Let's check out the stats real quick. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Looking for a man. Pressure is coming. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 34. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. This time, a completion. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
The Longhorns pick up enough for a first down. No press here. The defense backing away. Play action here on first down. Looking to scramble. Escapes the pocket. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Important second down play coming up. Dropping back. It's Robinson. Grab by the receiver. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, the defense had everything covered downfield. The quarterback tries to check it down, but how about the defensive speed to be able to sniff that out?
7th play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The pass rush closing in. Swarmed by the pass rush. Sack.
Chris, that's on the offensive line right there. They definitely have to be feeling responsible because it's almost like you didn't protect your little brother back there.
Longhorns will line up to boot it away. The offense will punt for the first time this afternoon. See if he can make something happen with the return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly error. He lets it go on the move. And it's intercepted as he threw it back across his body that time.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
Off the play fake on first down. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
His pass rush has been a problem. Another sack sets up 2nd and long. To the air, it's Robinson. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. He's swarmed by the defense.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we had good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
That's caught. It's Baxter. Oh, and he fumbles. And the defense comes up with the football. So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. The offense with 5 receivers now, empty backfield. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Caught in the backfield. It's Lewis. Gets out of bounds after a solid game.
Boy, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Gain moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking for his big tight end. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. Incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 40. He's back to throw again on second down. A quick throw to the right. The QB throws his third pick of the day. Breaks into the open. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Chris, that is back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback and this offense. Nothing seems to be going right. The defense is doing a good job of confusing the quarterback, who's obviously throwing the ball into coverage. They've got to make some adjustments with their attack because right now it's not working.
Dropping back, it's Robinson. He escapes the pocket. Doesn't get rid of the ball, trying for a huge loss. Goodness, that is usually a drive killer. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Pass protection, a serious issue. Another sack makes it 2nd and long. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Shows off the moves there, but ultimately not much of a gain. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. Challenging spot for the offense. It's 3rd down and long from the 45. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. A deep shot to the left side. And it's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
They'll kick it away here. See if he can make a play on this return. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. First play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. They'll change the pre-snap look now. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Blitz and a quick sack.
Oh, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
Tough spot here, 2nd and long from the 16. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Defense is coming after him. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Man, you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time, they got to him and forced that incompletion.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Stop right there at the line with no gain.
Sometimes you find that open receiver who's short of the sticks, and you hope the run after the catch will be able to give you the 1st down. The defense does a good job of keeping him short of the sticks. Let's see what they do here.
Fourth down and very long, but the offense still on the field. They're going to go. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Bringing pressure. On the run here, lets it go. Short throw complete to the tight end. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. Dropping back. It's Robinson. He's running out of time here. Receiver looks it in. It's complete.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receivers, stay ahead of the sticks.
And they get him down what will be the final play of this 1st half. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. begin the second half. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Texas offense comes back out on the field. They're looking for some points to jump on top here as we get the third quarter going. They'll tackle him out across the 20.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down play coming up for this offense. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. On the move now. Tries the right with a quick throw. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. Great move there. Tackle made way downfield. Enormous gain.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. After the incompletion, second down now from the 35. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. In the clear at the 25. And he stopped just short, down at the 2, but an excellent run.
You know, in college football anymore, Chris, you get caught up in the big plays through the passing game. But we're seeing what this back can do when he has room to run. Great acceleration, great speed. I know he gets tackled here at the 2-yard line. If I'm the offensive coordinator, give that young man the football again. Let him get his touchdown.
The Longhorns looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. First and goal, handoff. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
It's an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Nothing on that play makes it second down and goal from the 2. Press coverage now from the secondary. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now 3rd down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A-gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
Offense bracing here for a heavy blitz. They'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Touchdown, Texas. And that will give them the lead now.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Connects on the PAT. Score 13-6 now.